My question, and I just can't fathom it, is what goes on during the training sessions at Arsenal during the week? What happens during the training sessions at Arsenal during the week? Because it seems that the first half of matches are just written off as we don't know what we're doing. We don't know why it's not working, we don't know what the plan is, or we're not putting the plan into action. Every first half over the last few games, we are just writing it off. Today, again, we just let them play. It's West Ham, we're at home, and we just let them play. Zonal marking gone to the extreme. At some point, you have got to engage the player on the ball. You can't just let them run and pass and run and pass and think, well, because I'm covering my zone, that means that that's fine, I'm doing my job. At some point, someone needs to put a tackle in. We just let them play. That entire first half, we just let West Ham do what they wanted to on the ball. It was embarrassing to watch. Even Jack Wilshere in the first half, he was hustling and bustling, but they weren't putting tackles in. You need to try and win the ball back. At half time, Wenger comes to his senses, he tells them what needs to be done, we need to win the ball higher up, we need to get it quicker, and then as soon as we win the ball, we need to play it through the lines, through a third, and then we can attack from there. It's so obvious, and we did it so well in the second half. Like, we did it brilliantly. We won the ball back, we played it through their line of midfielders, and we were through near enough on goal. And we exploited it brilliantly, and in that 20 minutes in that second half, getting 4 goals, fully deserved, we smashed them, absolutely smashed them. Why weren't we doing that during the first half? It's just unbelievable. And again, people will come back and say, oh no, credit Wenger for their half-time team talk. No, because he has all week to prepare the players for this game, and for the first 45 minutes they're clueless. They are literally clueless. Either they don't know what the tactics are, or they don't know or don't care about how to implement them, and that rests with Wenger. Like, yes, in the second half we pulled it out the bag, but we should be doing it for the whole game. Like, does Wenger just not realise that the games aren't working for the majority, and that we need to do what we do well, which is press the ball up high, win it back, and then counter-attack from there? It's just unbelievable how we're just playing so badly at times during the game when there's just no need to. The quality of the actual first 11 there showed what we can do in that 20 minutes. There is a base there to play with and play good football. They're just not doing it consistently. Today, should have won. Like, there's no two ways about it. We should have won today, and it should have been comfortable, and in the end it was. But the first half was a disgrace. Again, same problems, same lethargic play, same just playing it around slowly. If you play it around as slowly as we do, it means that the West Ham players don't even need to break into a jog to get into position. It's just so easy to defend against. So easy. Second half, much more vigour, much more pace, much more power, win the ball back, play it through the final third, we're in. It's not rocket science, and yet for some reason Wenger can't get them doing it from the first minute. Rather, we waste 45 minutes and we go from there. Big other news, and I'm sure you've all seen it now. I haven't seen it yet, but the whole talk on the tube back was, how did Hazard somehow kick a ball boy in the ribs? Like, that's just mental. Like, that is just absolutely mental. So I can't wait to check that one out, and I'm sure I'll be Google Plusing and talking about it tomorrow, because it's just unbelievable. But in terms of the Arsenal match, the talking point as well is the injury. You know, I think Arsenal fans respected him and clapped him off and stuff, because it did look bad, and Arsenal have experience of bad injuries, and, you know, best wishes to that player, because it looked pretty bad. Me and Curtis Morton from the GameCam were just watching, and like, his legs just did not move. Like, you can normally tell if they're in a little bit of pain, there'll be a little bit of movement, just nothing. So, you know, no idea what was going on there, but hopefully he's alright once he got to hospital or whatever. In terms of matches coming up, loads still. So this weekend we've got the tester against Brighton and Hove in the FA Cup, but then the big one is Liverpool at home, and that's when we're going to have to show the second half performance. If we go into that Liverpool game showing the first half performance, we'll get done. And then if we lose that game, we are looking at Europa League struggles. Like, there's no two ways about it. Not even writing off the Champions League, but nearly writing off Europa League. Like, it will get to that stage if we lose against Liverpool. So it is such a massive win. Wenger goes on and on about consistency. Now is the time to show it. So I'll be behind the team, and I'm going to the Brighton game on Saturday. I'm going to the Liverpool game at the weekend on Wednesday, and yeah, I can't wait, because it's so important now. It is so important to get behind the team during the matches and just hope that we can pull something out of the bag. And as well, a transfer would be nice because we need people. Thank you very much, boom.